Back again, guys. Here we are on the restoration of the 205, part 3, I think this is. So what I've been up to lately, right, today is I put this new cross member in from the front here. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe, because if you keep subscribing, then I'll keep doing more videos and you get to learn stuff. So, hope you enjoyed my video. Hit subscribe. It's from something else. You can see it's nice cross member, nice solid square section. However, I've only tacked it in here. You see a little tack there and a little tack there. I'm going to sort this patch out. And same the other side, because I haven't put my radiator in yet, obviously. And I don't know if I'm going to have to jigger it around for the radiator. But that is loads stronger than the standard metal of the car. I reckon that's going to be fine. The way this lip comes outwards and the other one goes inwards, I'm going to have to, I think I might just taper that down into there with another patch. So I've done that one. That's temporary. I've got this one welded in. That is absolutely solid as nails. Now what I've got to do, so it looks messy because the paint's all been burned by the welding, obviously. So what I need to do now is buff it all down with a polishing wheel, take it all flat. See here, I've got to continue this lip down to there. I've got one more little patch to make for that bit. Awkward little thing. Buff it all down, and then same as the other side, I'll give it a nice primer all the way over and let that go off for a bit. But what I've been doing since then is in the wheel arch here. So like, let's get the thing sorted. That's the first hole. Yeah, so I've cut that out. You see, that's my weld line from the other side. So I need to make a little bracket that fills this hole. But this one I'm going to do from underneath because it's just much easier to do that way. I've started cutting this patch out. Let me just do that so you're not quite disoriented. So ideally, I'm cutting this out from the bottom. See a big hole there? So I've done a little cut there, cut there, cut there, cut there. I haven't quite finished my cut into this corner, and I'll show you why. Because that's what the top of it looks like. Here's the engine mount. Woohoo! So obviously I've cut into it there, and I need to get the piece from underneath it anyway, so I'm probably just going to continue that cut there. I was hoping to take my patch out intact so I could copy the bend onto my new bit, but it's not such a big deal. I can make another bend if I have to. So that's got to be cut out, welded, repaired, remade. Another one for there. Then we've got these two, still the same wheel arch. Need to do something with those. That's going to be cut out and re-welded in as well. This corner, I think there was like a towing eye on the bottom of there at one point. Yeah, not much there anymore. So that corner to fill in. This little corner here, I've got to weld a little tiny brace piece in between those. Little tiny hole there. Gonna ask the customer how far he wants me to go with this. This is starting to take some serious time now, guys. And like, there's still bits like this to do, which I'm going to have to do something with. It's gone through the first layer, not the second layer, but how far do you go? He's given me a budget anyway, and I'm just going to work to that. And then if I get to the end of that, we're going to have to make some decisions. So I haven't ground any of this off. There's no need because it's not visible. But that one I have. Just done a quick sand on there now this morning. And I'm going to stone chip the whole front, I think, so it's not even going to look that bad. But we've got all these little ones to do now. What are you going to do? Nice half curved patch all the way along there. I know. And then that one, of course, chassis one. That, I guess, is what the towing eyes sort of maybe look like. As you can see, that's holding on by a hope and a dream. So I'm going to have to go into there as well. Yeah, and then once I've got that, painting it and putting the bloody thing back together again, which I can't wait to get to that point, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm working on the engine mount patch on this side now. Get that last bit cut out, a new patch made for that, get it welded in all pretty, and I'll give that patch a grind down. That's just a little catch up on where I am today. I'll see what else I can do and catch you up on it in a minute. Weary is the word. Last patch of the day now. It's approaching my home time and first beer time. So I'll show you which one I'm on now. Oh, this is an awkward so-and-so, just from the way I cut it, right? You see the way it's, oh, I can't pop it out. You see the way I cut along the bottom there? I tried to get it flat. Well, it is from that plane, but because it's going over a ripple, it's not from that plane. So I've cut my sheet out, I've bent it, and it's going to go somewhere like that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get it in so that one corner's touching, that one, tack that corner, well, it's not quite in there properly, and then bend the rest around to suit it. I've done it from underneath because I've got actually access to grind it all off from here as well. Spot weld it through to the engine mount from the top, and then I'm going to go home and crack a beer open because it's late. But yeah, this is bits of Peugeot all over the floor here. You see piles of Peugeot piles, sounds like a disease. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with that and then finish for the day, I reckon, and get back to you with another bit tomorrow.